Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I'm doing amazing today. I'm doing amazing today. So y'all, I'm about to go out. Never know who you're gonna meet when you go out. I meet wonderful people. Well, let me start off. My name is Kashia Sharice, and this is Bright Light Chronicles. But I'm about to go out, not on no date or nothing. I'm going outside. Like, I've been in my room, kind of being by myself, so I'm gonna go out and explore where I'm at. And I'm excited because you never know who you're gonna meet. I always meet people when I go out. The other day, I was getting on, I was using the city's transportation that I'm in, and I was waiting at the bus stop, right? And then the bus came up and the people was getting off. So this one dude was getting off. I'm about to wait for him to get off. And he like, girl, you are so beautiful. And he gave me like a high, I smiled and he's like, oh my goodness. And he gave me a high five. And I was like, thank you. And I just got on the bus. And then the bus driver was like, oh, he was trying to get you. And I was like, no, God got me. What? God got me. That's who got me. That's who got me. That's who got me. But you never know who you're gonna meet. I meet all kind of people. I meet people my age, people younger, like kids. Oh, I love the kids. Y'all know I love the kids. I meet kids. I meet people older than me, people in their 20s and 30s, because they be thinking I'm their age already because I look young. But I be like, I could be your mom. Right? I'm putting in these. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna put in do something different today. I got my mirror here, y'all. So let me see if I like it. If I like it. But yeah, I meet all kind of people. So I'm excited to see who God gonna put me in front of today to bless. And you know, when you're around people think you gotta monetarily bless. No, you bless with who you are. You bless, like I bless people with my smile. I bless people with my great personality, because that's what people say I have, a great personality. With how I show up. How you show up is so important. Like you calling yourself a child of God, but you have a bad attitude. Is that how you want God to be represented? Because if you say he's working through you and you have a bad attitude, is that really God, or is that demon that has attached to you? We all have our days. However, when you have days like that, when your attitude is jacked up, you need to go to God and let him fix that for you. Because when I go outside, I know I'm representing God. And I know that what I say, how I show up, is representing God. Because there's a lot of representatives of the enemy and the devil out there. There's a lot of representatives out there. You see it every day. But when I show up, you already know who I'm representing. You already know. Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm put these in there. You already know who I'm representing, and it is God, the one that created everything. So it's going to be fun to see. It's going to be exciting to see who I run into today. I might run into people that I know in this city. Who knows? God may bring people back around. You just never know. You never know what God be up to. God is amazing. I love the way that God has been protecting me. And he's been like showing me, like, he's been like, you're listening now, daughter. You're listening. Oh, I like that. And I be like, I am listening, God. I'm listening. I'm not doing the same crazy stuff I used to do before. My mindset has changed. And I see it in the decisions that I make, right? I don't make the same decisions, right? I'm not, for example, I'm not out here thirsty for nobody. Why would I be thirsty for anybody, right? You know how people be like, They want a good relationship. They want this type of, they want to get married one day. You know how people be saying that, right? After you've been through heartbreak, you know, a lot of people have been through a lot. You know, heartbreak. I've been through heartbreak, people doing you dirty, people not selecting you, you know, stuff like that. So I've been through it. We human. A lot of people, if you're a certain age, you probably been through it, okay? Give yourself a little grace, but don't keep going through those cycles and circles. Don't be the, you know how I'm going to say this. I have grown so much. And even this year, I have grown because there was a point in my life where I used to try to show people my worth and make people see it, like put it in their face, like when I didn't have to do that. Why am I doing that? Why would I even, if you don't see it, you don't see it. And that's fine. Keep on going, because you saving me time, energy, and heartbreak and drama and mess, right? I used to do that, especially in my 20s, y'all. Oof, I used to be like, if they don't see this good person, they weren't supposed to see it. I ain't gonna wear these earrings. They're not supposed to see it. They're not even in a place to see it. So why you even trying to make them see your worth when they don't even see their own worth? Say it again. They don't even see their own worth. So how they gonna see your worth? That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta think about it. How is somebody else going to see your worth, ladies and men, when the person don't even see their own worth? And you want them to see yours. And you do all this stuff for them. Right? It's people be out here doing stuff. I've heard it. I've talked to a lot of different men, not on talking, but on just like being a listening ear, because I am a listening ear for people. I've been that all my life, especially for the opposite sex. Not even on no we getting together, even though they do be trying to fall, and I'd be like, don't fall, because you just my bro, that I don't talk to every day. You just cool, right? So, but talking over the years to different of the opposite sex women, they've done a lot for some of these women that don't have any worth. They do all this stuff because of looks, what a little chemistry is, you know, they got a little lust in there. They do it all for them. But then when it comes to you, the good girl, or the one that has a lot of worth and morals and standards, they're not trying to do that because they're not there. They're not going to see your worth. So because women, we sometimes like people a lot, you may subject yourself. In my 20s, I used to subject myself to like liking somebody and then staying with them, you know, we dating and stuff, and they just not getting it. And you just like, why you don't see this in front of you, right? And they're not supposed to. They're on a different journey than you are. Their eyes are not on God like yours is. Like, my eyes are on God. So if my eyes are on God and you're around someone opposite sex, right, and their eyes are not, they haven't surrendered 100% to God, they're not going to see you like that. They're not going to see that you're worth. They're not going to see, wow, that right there, right? They're not going to see it. Hey, good morning. They're not going to see it because they're still on their journey. It could be they're still on their journey. They haven't surrendered 100% to God. It can be that they still have demons that they have on them that they're working through. Demons can be trauma. They, you know, because people have been heartbroken. They may have trauma that they have not dealt with. It may be lust. It may be just their own different things that they're battling. their demons that they have not addressed. And you come along and you have your eyes on God and you have made changes and growth and you like this person and you're trying to figure out like why they treat me like this, but they don't treat somebody else like this because their eyes is on that person. Lust, right? They really like that person for their own reasons. And let it be. Like, cut it off. Like, I was just having a conversation with somebody today, and we were talking. Me and her was talking about just the opposite sex, right? And going through those different lessons, right? And I was like, oof. I almost got caught up again. I had to cut it, because why am I never will be second. Let's get this right. I'll never be second because I'm first. When it comes, I ain't never been second to another woman. So if you're thinking that's going to happen, that's never going to happen because I'm first. I almost got caught up, y'all. I ain't putting no names out there and I ain't saying too much, but I almost got caught up just being transparent. And it wasn't like I was necessarily dating the person. However, I almost got caught up and I cut. I had to pull back because what you think this is? What you think this is? I am God's daughter. Do you understand? God tells me what I need to know when it comes to people. Like when you are connected to God and you surrender 100% to God and you ask God a question about somebody, he tells you. And I already had been told about the person, but, you know, I liked the person. I was smitten. I'm going to say smitten because we ain't going to put too much on it. I was smitten because I could be smitten with people that don't mean nothing. I was smitten with the person and I just kept and when you say entertain the person, that means that you're entertaining their texts, entertaining their calls, entertaining thoughts in your mind, right? And I could have got caught up easily because I've been caught up before, but your daughter here, God's daughter here, has learned so much, and I'm not going down that road. You get caught up if you want to, you'll be on that for years. People get caught up. They don't learn their lessons from past. They get caught up and then they be on the merry-go-round again. And then 5 years hit and they be like, man, this person is not my person. I got caught up on the looks. I got caught up on the chemistry. I got caught up because they had a couple of things that I like, but they are not my person. And now they leaving me, or I got to leave them. And it's been 5 years, and you going through the same cycle. Not the kid. I'm not doing it, because I'm waiting on God. Because the person that's for me, they're going to see it. I won't have to prove nothing. They will be consistent all the way around. And they will court me accordingly. So I ain't out here. It's a lot of people out here thirsty. I'm not thirsty for nothing. Thirsty. I'm enjoying me time. I'm enjoying time by myself. I'm enjoying time with God. Because God he be maturing me spiritually. I love it. He be checking me too, and I love it. I be like, you right, God. Like, he be telling me stuff, and I be like, you did tell me, God, but yet, I want to I want to see. You told me, and I want to see some more. And I told you to make it real clear. You made it real clear, God. And I'd be like, thank you, God. You made it real clear because I told you to make it clear, and you made it clear. And he be making it clear because if it's that clear, it ain't no denying it. Like, he make it so clear you can't even deny it. You can't even be like, no, I need you to show me something else because I ain't getting it. It be so clear. But if you're not 100% submitted and you're not listening to God, you're going to just let that pass you right through. Because people tell you, you could talk to a person. I talk to a person like the first day, like have a conversation, not talking like that, y'all. Y'all be going too far. Like just have a conversation, and they tell you what they looking for, what they got in their life going. Let them people be. If people are on their purpose and they're focused on just their family, let them be. If they're focused on their children, let them be. If they're focused on their business, let them be. They're just not ready. They're not in that space. Don't mean that they never will be. And don't y'all be taking stuff to heart either. Like if they're not there, they may or may not. They may come back around. Not saying that they, you may not want them when they come back around. Because I know my interests. Like once I'm done, I'm not going back. Like once a person plays in my face or like think I'm gonna be second or like be inconsistent with me, my interests be gone. And I be like, ain't no, you ain't spinning back over here. Who you spinning to? Not here. That's how I am this season. Like, don't spin back over here because ain't no spinning. Sorry, I'm not doing spinning no more. You can spin back over to the other woman or the woman that likes to spin because I'm not spinning. That's how I am this season. I know. I've never been like that, but that's how I am now. Because the one that's for me, they won't have to spin because they're going to get it the first time. They not going to be spinning because they're going to get it the first time. That's just what it is. So, yeah, we ain't doing no spinning. I made up my mind on that. So I'm about to go out here and never know who I'm going to bless today. Let me look at my hair. Got my little mirror. Yes. Yeah. I got a little bump here, y'all. I don't know where it came from. I may, it may be the water. I may change my facial products too to see. I'm going to go back to my products I used to use. I put a picture on here about a week ago. I'm going to go back to those products and see how it does my face. Because I've been seeing I still see a little dryness with the products that I'm using, even though the products, y'all be like, ooh, your face. But it's a certain way, right, that I need it to hit, and it ain't hitting. So I'm going to go back to my other products, and I'm going to keep y'all updated, okay? I got my grays showing. Got my little bun, so I'm going to go out here and enjoy this day today. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk. What time is it? I have a little time to talk. Yeah, I got about 30 minutes, if that. I'm not going to be on here this long. Hey. But I wanted to talk about batching content. I've tried to batch content when it comes to like creating. I love creating. That's just a part of me. I've been creative all my life, not just when social media came along. I've been creative. So when it comes to like my platforms, I have about 5. How many platforms I got? 1, 2. How many communities I have? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3 communities I have. Yeah, I have about 3, 4 communities. But I love making content, and I love impacting people. I love helping people. That's just who I am, and that's that's who I've always been since I was, younger, growing up. I've always loved to help people, be an impact, and bring joy into people's lives. That's just me. And, people have called me sunshine and smiley over the years. That's how you know you're making an impact. Like when you come in the room, you bring sunshine, you bring joy, you uplift people. That's what people have told me I am, not what I'm telling myself. People have said, hey sunshine, hey smiley, ooh, you're so positive, you're so supportive. That's just who I've been all my life, okay? That's just my spirit, and that's like, that ties in with my gifts as well. So as I have become stronger in my gifts and knowing what my gifts are, there are still some that I'm kind of like developing. But for the most part, the ones that I know that I've had for a while, I got down pat. Because, you know, after you've been in people's lives and you impacted children's lives and teenager lives and adults' lives, once you've done that on a consistent basis, for me, you know, I know how to use my gift in everyday life around people. I know how to, right? And I'm not a person that's gonna shrink it. You know, I have tried to shrink my gift in the past because people were uncomfortable. But I'm not doing that. This season is out in the open, and it is what it is. I used to be quiet and not really be bold with my statements, but that is not the case these days. I'm very bold with my statements and what I stand on, and I stand on God. God. And if he tells me to say something, I say it. And I don't hold my tongue anymore. It's a way to say things, people. Like some people, they still are crass in the way that they say things out their mouth. Be careful on how you say things because you never know how that can impact somebody in a negative way. It's a way to say things. And if you don't know how to say it, go to God. He'll tell you how to say it. I don't curse because that is, for me, that brings negative connotation to your message. When you curse, that's just my own opinion. But ask God how cursing affects your delivery. Just go ask him. He'll tell you. Don't listen to my opinion, or don't take offense to my opinion about cursing when you're delivering a message to God's children that you think is impactful. Just go ask God and see what he says. And yeah, I'm enjoying this me. This is the me that I always used to pray to God about and say, God, why I want to be this. And he'd be like, you already that. And I'd be like, well, why can't I be it? Because you ain't stepped into it and you're not being courageous and confident in who you are. And now that I am, I love it. And so when it comes to batching content, I don't like to batch content because like now, I'm feeling this way now. If I was to batch this and then try to deliver it a couple weeks later, it just wouldn't hit the same. So I try to do things in the moment. So if I'm on here every day live, not on here, but I'll probably be on YouTube. Because y'all can see my stuff on YouTube. I have a lot of stuff on YouTube y'all haven't seen on here. So go to my YouTube. It's under Kashia Sharice. But I like to do things in the moment. So a lot of times, ooh, the birds are chirping. I hear y'all. Y'all want me to come out? The birds want me to come out. Okay, I'll be out. I'll be out in about 10 minutes. Okay? I know it's beautiful out there. Okay, they want me to come out. Okay, so the reason I love doing my content is because I never know who I'm going to reach. I may reach you, and you, and you, and you. Y'all might be thinking the same thing, and I just confirmed some things for you. Ain't that just how it works sometimes? So I don't like to batch content. Now I'll take clips from different content I've done. I like clipping and then posting. I'll do that because when the Holy Spirit be working through me, I don't even be knowing what the Holy Spirit be. I be saying it, but I have to go back and watch my videos because I'd be like, ooh. I go back and watch and I'd be like, ooh, Holy Spirit, you said what? Oh, you did? That's for me. I'd be like, ooh, okay, Holy Spirit. Like, it'd be me on the screen. I'd be listening to my own video like, Holy Spirit. Okay, God. Oh, you just spoke that to me because the Holy Spirit be talking to me too. So I go back and watch my videos. Okay, but that's why I don't like to batch content because I in the now, like we're in the now. So I just like to do stuff in the now. So that's why I do lives. And I think I'm gonna have a live for y'all where y'all can ask me questions. I'm actually going to post something and then y'all can ask me questions in the comments and I'm going to answer it on live. I'm going to do that. Okay, y'all? And then I wanted to talk about counterfeits. There's a lot of counterfeits out here. They can be a counterfeit friend. They can be a counterfeit counterfeit potential husband. Y'all be careful out there, because them counterfeit friends, they'll get you caught up too. They be trying to have you do things that they know you don't do, or they be trying to like invite you places and do all this, and you don't do those things. So why they trying to have you go against what God told you not to do? They're counterfeit. And then you have the counterfeit, the ones who try to come in and, oh, I want you and you're going to be mine. You know how many times I've heard that? My life, my whole entire life. You're going to be mine. I'm God's. What you mean I'm going to be yours? That sounds kind of devilish. Or they be like, ooh, you're going to be my wife. You are my wife. Some people have even boldly say, you are my wife. Who said that? Because God never told me that. Or you have the ones that say, oh, I've been admiring you forever, and, you know, I would love to have the chance. Well, I don't know if I'm going to give you a chance, because you ain't shown yourself to be approved. You know, so I've heard a lot over my years of being on this earth. And some of it is comical. I've even heard it when I was married, too. But I shut that down real quick, because I don't play those games. Nope, don't play those games. But since I'm not married now, I hear a lot. I've heard a lot when I wasn't married, but I hear stuff when I'm now in the now. You know, a lot of guys be trying to shoot their shot, but their shot goes to the garbage can. When they shoot the shot, it goes straight to the trash. Because this ain't the same Kashia Sharice that you thought you could play with, because you can't play with this one. You can't play with this one. Sorry, not sorry. So be careful of those counterfeits, because they be trying to block the one that God has for you. You know, when you have a counterfeit friend in your life, you know, for women, she may be trying to block the true friend that you should have, because she'll say stuff like, girl, I wouldn't trust that one over there. She see the real one coming. She's like, girl, I wouldn't trust her. She thinks she all that. You know, they be saying all that gibberish. And they be like, ooh, I need you to go out to the club with me, girl, tonight. What? To the club? I don't even go out to the club no more. Counterfeit. You better cut her off, or you may be in some dangerous waters. And then you have the counterfeit men who come in, ladies, and they be like, you mine, you gonna be my wife. And they be like, you my wife. And they be like, ooh, you look good. And then they be like, don't fall for it, ladies. They're counterfeit. Especially the ones when they be having them lustful. They be like, ooh, you look good. Ooh, your lips and your body and your ooh. And they be coming in with that. And they know that your eyes are on God. Why are you even saying that to me? You actually being disrespectful to me, because why would you even say that? And you know my eyes are on the Lord. You know my morals and my standards. You know I'm abstaining from sex until marriage. Why would you come in with lustful talk and thoughts? Yeah, you need to cut. That's a counterfeit. We ain't doing counterfeits, okay? Or you have the ones that be like, ooh, I want to get to know you. Did you run that back, God? Y'all not playing. Guys, y'all not playing with me this season. Don't knock at my door. Don't knock on my DMs. Don't, you can come in here, but don't be thinking you about to get an entry when you still out here playing in these streets, when you still entertaining other people, when your eyes are not on God. Don't come over here. If you still got stuff you trying to do, and you know you ain't really going to be able to be all in like that, don't come over here. Not going to work. You're going to get shut down real quick. Your feelings might be hurt. Just saying. Because it be screaming counterfeit that you're trying to distract me from the husband that God is preparing for me. And yes, God is preparing. He may already be prepared. I might meet him today. Who knows? I don't put nothing past God. God be doing things. I might meet him today. I wouldn't even put it past God. I wouldn't. But if you got counterfeits in your life, men and women, you know, counterfeits are distractions. You're trying to do the right thing and they're trying to make you do the wrong thing. That's a counterfeit. Or they know, or they trying to break you down. You know, you go in, they know you like them, and then you doing all these amazing, great things for them, supporting them and buying them things and taking them out on dates, and you going out on dates with them women, and you're entertaining them women, and then you're buying all the things, and you're out there like calling and FaceTiming them every single day, but yet they stop doing it for you, and then stuff started looking funny. They're counterfeits. They were a distraction from what God was preparing you for. You just got duped out your person because you thought that they was the one because of whatever it be our delusion sometimes, because sometimes you get something in your head and you be like, ooh, they the one. Ooh, they perfect. But then you see the stuff that they do and you be like, that's not perfect, but I still like them. And there go your delusion. Ooh, they look good. They look good on my arm. And ooh, your delusion, especially the men, they delusion be going like this, delulu. And then you just got tricked and you got distracted because the one that God was going to give you for a lifetime, you was entertaining a counterfeit. And you may either have did that person wrong or showed them personal traits, or you thought they was going to be second, or you just saw them and kept walking and you just lost out. Because God says, I have many sons and daughters that I'm preparing or are prepared for marriage. And just because you didn't see them, because you were entertaining a counterfeit, doesn't mean they're going to be delayed from getting what I have for them. So you may have just lost out, and now they going to somebody else, not you, because you want to be with the counterfeit. That happens. I really used to believe that happened to me in my younger years. I'd be like, dang, I got tricked. Because he looked good. He had that six-pack. And he was tall. Some of them weren't tall either. And, you know, like, man, he was looking good. And I got tricked. He showed me a little bit. He showed me a little action. He showed me a little interest. You know, text here, a call here, but then he stopped calling and texting. And I got tricked because it was this one guy over here that I could have went out on a date with. He was solid, but I said no because I was entertaining a counterfeit. You know, I used to be like that when I was in my 20s, like, man, I lost out. But God said, daughter, you didn't lose out because right now your eyes are on me and I got you. I be like, ooh. I'm about to go, y'all. I gotta go. Dude, I gotta go. I gotta go because I don't know who I'm going to meet. And I'm gonna be smiling today. I smile every day. I'm be, hey. Okay. That's all I had to talk about. Oh, so today, y'all, I was on social media and I saw something about meningitis B through kissing. You know how y'all be kissing people? I have kissed people too, so I ain't gonna lie. But I can't be kissing nobody. I ain't kissing nobody. Nope. They gotta be my person. You can't be out here kissing people, y'all. You can't be out here kissing people. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. My friend just sent me this. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. How many people being still out here? Because when you being still, you ain't out here kissing people. When you being still, you ain't out here Xing people. That includes oral. When you out here being still, you're not dating multiple people or entertaining multiple people. When you out here being still, you're focused. You're focused. You're focused. Okay? So I was reading about this meningitis. I'm going to end with this because it's coming down. I'm going to do clips. I'm going to keep it up for a little bit, then I'm going to take it down. And this is going on my other page. So meningitis B. Let's look it up. Because they said meningitis B is when you be kissing on people. You know, you be tonguing people down. That's intimate. If y'all out here kissing on people and tonguing people down and they in a dating world, when you just date multiple people and you tonguing different people down, just think about it. Just think about the women, because I'm going to go from the women's point of view. You go on a date with a guy, and then y'all really feeling each other, right? And then you kiss him, you tongue him down. But then he just was on dates with like 5 other people, like within the last 2 months, and he tongued them down. So you tonguing him down, that's intimate. Them spits and saliva, ugh. It made me want to gag. So meningitis B is a serious, potentially fatal bacteria infection of the brain and spinal cord lining, commonly called septicemia, mostly affecting infants and young adults. Now, that don't mean it can't affect older people either, because it can. Wow. You can get a vaccine too. So meningitis B can be passed through kissing. How many of y'all here kissing frogs? Some of y'all kissing witches and warlocks. To think about it. They be saying demonic stuff and you still with them. You be kissing on them. Some of y'all kissing lustful demons because you be lusting after them. Men and them women. And you kissing them. Can that spirit go through the kissing? Because that is intimate. Oh, it can. So when you kissing, because that's intimate, you locking tongues, you can. Ooh, I didn't know that. You can transfer. A touch can transfer. So a kiss, tongue can transfer. Wow. So you be kissing on somebody who they've been kissing on 5 different people within the last 5 months. And they kissed on them people and they got transfers, deposits on them from those people who had demons on them. Then ladies, he come and he tell me, can I get a kiss? And y'all got chemistry. And you know how you kiss when you have chemistry. Y'all kissing with the tongue and the lips and the saliva and all of it. And your thoughts is going and your heart is racing. And then a spirit deposits on you from him. Not just from him, but from somebody he kissed 2 months ago. And then you finish kissing them, and you be like, something fell off. Next day, you feeling down. You like, why am I down? I was just feeling good yesterday. Because you just got a deposit. You just got a deposit. Where did you get the deposit from? You got it from him and the person you kissed 2 months ago. Wow, that's deep. So be careful who y'all here kissing. Because you may think it's an innocent kiss. Even a pet. That's why I used to wonder why some women be like this. When a guy try to kiss, they be like, I don't even do that. Some of them will do like this. Or be like, Let it be known in the beginning, we not kissing, we not doing none of this on this. I want to know, before y'all even go, if y'all even entertain, women, if you even entertaining going on a date with a man, have the conversation beforehand. We not kissing, we not doing all this touchy-feely, we not doing all this on this date. We going out to dinner. I'm bringing my car. You're bringing your car, because we're not doing the dropping me off and you want to come up. No. And we're sitting down from each other and we're having conversation, because we're seeing, is this even worth going on a second or a third or a fourth? Because the first date may be the last date. A lot of times when you go on a date with somebody, ladies, you get to listen. Don't be all talking so much. Just listen to the man. He the man. Let him talk. Let him cook. What y'all say? Because that might be the last date. About what comes out his mouth or what doesn't. So just listen. I'm a good listener. I've always been a good listener. That's why guys like talking to me and they tell me all their business. All. I've had men just talk me out of even talking to them. I love it though. You just talked yourself out of me talking to you. I love it. I'm not even interested no more. I'm not interested because you just said everything and I don't like it. And I'm not interested. So I'm a good listener. And one thing I've learned, when a man says something, what he likes, what he don't like, what he's looking for, what he's after, what he wants in his life, what he's doing, listen. Because that's going to then tell you, should you even be in his space? Because sometimes you're not even supposed to be there in his space. Let him do him. And you go and be you. And you go and be over here and let them be over there. And you can let them spin the block if you want. I don't want no spinning blocks no more. Because you didn't see it the first time, that means I'm second. And I ain't never second.